Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800. Now, this is going to be an interesting episode because we are going to finally crush one of the main opponents that we have. At least if nothing is changing here anymore, that is with the share takeover, right? So I said at the Admiral we are going to take over with shares, just so I can show you I can do it financially. And then we're trying it with a military stuff, so I'm going to build up some more fleets or some more ships. And we're going to try one of the other main opponent islands then at some point. The thing is though, with the Admiral takeover, we are going to make it easy for Princess Ching, because she at the moment is at war with the Admiral and us, of course. And they have been battling for quite some time now, thus always taking away ships from each other. Once the Admiral is gone, well, Princess Ching will definitely go up again, because she's got a buffer then. She's got no one at the war against except us. So I think she's going to the offensive with us then once more. The siege here is over. That is something I should do right away. We are going to get those ships away from those cannons and back to my main harbor. I don't want this island here to get under siege anymore. If that's the case, then we would have to wait 2 minutes. There you go. Very good. Off they go. Into some better land, right? And that's that. Perfect. These ships, actually, we can do something else with them. We can take over Arundel again. She actually renamed my island.
Buildings abandoned.
And let's just take those ships, get them over, and then move them right into Arundel. There is no defense here, really. So actually, we can... I think we could actually attack from over there right away, from the other side of the island, if I just position them here. That should actually be workable. And let's just have a look at that. And she actually got sea mines on the other side too. Like, this is just so crazy. Yeah, we're going to lose this ship if I don't be careful there. I'm not careful. This is crazy. There's so many. They're spamming the sea mines everywhere, and I can't really do that much about them. Except just really swallow them, because I haven't seen an item yet that would do something about it. Alright, but let's just take over this island there. I mean, there are even sea mines over there. That's why Miss Hunt here really needs to go down for this island there. That's going to be easy, of course, but, well, easy. We took a lot of damage. More than expected. Absolutely more than expected. And she still doesn't give up, so we still need to take down the depot there. And let's just hope there's no more sea mines. I mean, of course, there's going to be more sea mines. And then this one, there she's giving up. Took her quite some time. Very good. At least that, we got a few more items. And there's also something here that we can loot. Let's get my ships to repairing. I've got 2 repair cranes now, so we can speed the process up. Meanwhile, also, my second dreadnought is in construction. Should be coming out then during this episode there as well. I know there is something else here that I have to do with the Docklands then, but let's just check it out again. There it is, 6.4 million. We have 7.1 million at the moment. It is possible. So in that case here, say goodbye to the Admiral main island. It's time that it goes. It was annoying far too long, and he basically suffers for that now. If he wouldn't have built this one here, right, we probably would have never bothered. But in that case, let's take it over.
You can't just go.
And this just feels really good. The main island of the Admiral is gone. We are getting some influence back, even though not a lot, because in that case here, it is a big island, right? And I'm going to I'm going to need to send some of my warships there to the other side of this island now to protect it, right? Because there's already some attack happening there again. Now with this, let's just check what we have in store. A TNT bomb, not really anything there. There's some loot here in the ocean that we might try. We'll just see about that. Now back off already. There you go. I know that this one is not going to take it, because the AI usually doesn't send just one ship against the harbor building, right? So it's backing off again. It was just doing some damage there. My ships arrive anyway. And once the siege is over, we are of course moving the warehouse there to the other side. This might very well be another very big worker, artisan, and farmer island, right? Also, we got some oil up there. Pretty cool for us. There's a nice river. We got some iron ore and some copper ore. That is pretty cool, because with this we can make more brass out of it, and some clay as well if we want to. Perhaps we are able to manage to take some flotsam there. Soap.
Loading stations.
Oh, look at that. There's actually something else. Yes, it's Princess Ching against the Admiral here. And we're just in the middle of it, basically. Right, so they're just passing by, really, but he's going to lose this ship too. By the way, the Admiral has no bigger island now anymore. If there's nothing down here that he has, I think it's Princess Ching's island. Then he probably is completely gone now. Just see that. I know, he definitely still has an island somewhere in the old world with some defense on it. Let's just check it out. Oh, light bulbs. Alright. More light bulbs. More light bulbs. Dude, what have you done? Ah, steam motors. That's good. Glasses. That's pretty good for us too. Lots of glasses. Lots of glasses. And pocket watches. So there is some nice items here that we can either sell at RG to get some of that money back again. Oh, advanced weapons. Lots of advanced weapons. That was a pretty good loot here. Yes, very nice. I would like to use this, of course, ASAP. Let's get also another cargo ship cracking afterwards. And I still have Buen Consejo. This one here I actually wanted to have on a trade route, but let's just get it over there so that we get the materials back to my main island, right? Especially the advanced weapons, we might have a go at selling them. We're sitting at 46k, by the way. Even though we have taken over that, we have lost around 8k in income, right, with that. But it's fine. We can afford that after all. So that's that. I'm really curious how Princess Ching reacts to the downfall of the Admiral, ship-wise, right? If she actually pushes up against us again, because basically the Admiral will not be able to build up a big fleet anymore from now on. So one player definitely is gone. He still has some islands there, he still got the defense there, but he's not going to be a threat anymore. Absolutely not, because he will not be able to take over those islands there or build any ships whatsoever. My cargo ship is coming in. This is going to be really fun. So there's so many cool items here that we got, especially those advanced weapons. I'm absolutely digging this. Let's also have the battleships being filled up with all the consumer goods that we had here. So the glasses, and I think the pocket watches was really good. Yeah, 400 tons. Perfect. And let's just get this one over in a convoy to Madison. Very good. This ship here is also being repaired, and my Dreadnought is still in Arundel, right? We can pull it back actually, so that it also receives some repairing there. Now, the Docklands. There was something here, right? Something that I absolutely didn't know really, and that is that these modules need to be connected in order to get us attractiveness, right? So these modules here don't have any attractiveness right now. It's at 0. Only if we connect them do they get the 15 attractiveness per module. And that's actually quite a lot here already that's filling up, that's not used at the moment. So I'm sorry for that. As I said, I'm probably one of the biggest known pro noobs of this game. And that is just another proof of that. Let's just get that over, right? I would like to move the pier to the other side here. And we definitely will need to connect this. Now that's going to be a bit tricky, because we got lots of depots there that take harbor area. So I'm going to need to move them around. So we're going to have the export office there. I can't, by the way, I can't move the steamship yard. It's electrified. It needs the power station. And we do have a second power station here, but that cannot reach the shore. So in that case, the steamship yard needs to stay here. What we can do, however, is we can get rid of the first cannons here, because there's not that many fleets anymore, and we can take some of that influence back, right? So that was 21 influence. Very good. We still, of course, have the big baddies here. We still have more defense than down there, but that's at least a bit of it. And with this, I will be able to move the steamship yard a bit over there, right? So that we make a bit more room. Actually, can we get them even closer together? Yes, like that. So that I can move it once more. Should still have its electricity, and that's perfect, because with this we can afford another row of modules there basically. And I think the loading wharf, yeah, even the loading wharf does require a harbor area, right? And then we have the depot that I would like to move up there like this, right? That's possible, and the depot on the other side. So we're basically having this full road in here. Let's actually wait a second. like so, right? It's then adjusting itself anyway. And then we got 2 depots. I will need to move 1, and I'm probably going to use one of my export offices there. Something that does not require any harbor area. This one there, looking away. That one can now look this way, perfect. Right, and then we can have some of them like that. And this gives me back a lot of influence now that we haven't used yet. Right, and here as well. Oh, there's the repair crane. This one actually we need to keep a bit further outside. And then we have another depot here. There you go, right? So that we get one of these big branches out there, more or less. And out here then, once I have gotten rid of these, we can get the pier to the other side. Oh, and also my ships have arrived. How very nice, with lots and lots of very expensive things. That was really good, especially this one here. Boy, that is worth a lot. Do we need that money anyway? I don't think so. I don't think we need that right now. I'm still, of course, going to invest a bit into my opponents there for the income, but not that much anymore, right? So we get those 3 shares on Ching, and we got no shares on Miss Hunt at the moment. Probably going to keep it like that for now, because I really want that influence for 3rd Dreadnought. So I'm saving up on that at the moment. And then we have those pocket watches, and of course, the advanced weapons. Perfect. Absolutely fantastic. The cargo ship is also going to take something back again, and that's timber, bricks, and some steel beam. And we have the harbor area now on that side too of Meano. I don't like this name at all.
Under attack.
Let's call it Min. Thank you, Min, my supporter. One of my supporters, long time supporter. Thank you for all of that. Glad you enjoyed the content. Hopefully you continue to enjoy it. Another ship. That was just Miss Hunt really getting confused in the area. Nothing really happening else here. And yeah, we can continue with that. We still have a couple of modules here now. And we have the pier. And the harbor master, I will move over there. The harbor master should stay close though to the pier then, right? So on that side. There's a repair crane that we can have over there. And the export office. And yes, there was quite a lot of attractiveness already, like 100. We are Pleasant Metropolis, and of course we want to reach the next level there as well. Now what I can also do is, we can of course continue moving these export offices to that side. So there's still some room here for them, right, to be connected, so that this looks like one big office area. And then we still have this whole area for more modules. How very nice. I cannot move the pier right now because it's being traded with. Depot, loading wharf, depot. Unfortunately, those depots really do need their harbor area, so I can't really move them around too much. I can move this one though, and then the depot probably in here. Perfect, right? That we have this big one. There's still one more depot that we can build. Let's do this, and another, the harbor master office actually. That will provide now items to our harbor area, basically, that I can use then to boost the area. Repair crane, that's unfortunately not really possible. Okay, and then also connecting those for now, right? Because I can't really build any more modules. I think we have one more export office available. Perfect, so this one I could take also on the other side perhaps, or instead of this one there, as we really do need that tight area here to squeeze in as many as possible. Oh, and Princess Jing, this one I don't allow though. She purchased one of my shares back. I definitely want those shares though. Right, so that's that, and then the loading wharf. Yeah, this one really needs to go here. I can't do anything else at the moment, as long as this one sticks around, right? But like this, and we have another full branch then of modules available that we can boost. Now, next up would be, yep, we do need to continue also getting a few more fish farms. I think now with the fisheries, I think with the additional population that we had now, I might be down on a couple of things, so let's just check it out. The light bulbs are +1, that's fine. The Pennifer things are going up there slightly. The spectacles are going up slightly, is that right? No, it's actually -1, right? So by spectacles we don't have at the moment. The rest though is at a comfortable surplus there. Yes, only the spectacles. So for the spectacles, let's just check it out real quick. I do have, where are my spectacle factories? There they are. 4 of them we have at the moment. All of them? No, only 2 of them are boosted. With some brass and glass. Brass and glass we have, right? Yes, both of them are going up. And that means I only need to have a spectacle factory. It's producing every 1.5 minutes, and we are of course boosting it. Right here is a bit of a spot. Perfect. Let's just squeeze it in there. It's getting electricity as well, thus producing faster. And we'll just be able hopefully to counter that problem now. By the way, also what I've seen is there is some concrete factories in here. We don't necessarily need to boost concrete factories, right? We have enough concrete anyway, first of all, and second of all, it's a building material resource that usually doesn't need to be boosted. Let's just go ahead and use then the spectacle factory here, those 2 that have not been boosted, and move them over into this area there once more. And with a bit of fiddling around, we have slot. Yeah, we have space for another slot there, right? And the roads are just around it then. Very good. So there is more of them coming in. That's though leading me to the brass once again, because the brass will definitely see an increased consumption now. And the cool thing is now we got 2 zinc in Arundel and we got 2 copper in Min. Now isn't that just a nice coincidence? Like, it's the same amount, and we just really need to build those 2 mines and get cracking on that. In Min, we have the island now. I mean, we have the warehouse here, right? I've moved it over there for some safety reasons. Probably still want to like to have it here, because there we got the beach, we got the nice view, we got a nice area that we can defend as well. This is just sad, right? This area there, it's looking sad. From a practical viewpoint though, it makes sense to have it here. It's easy to defend, and the trade routes can just start here. Alright, before I decide on this very fundamental problem and very fundamental issue that we have right now, by the way, now I can move my pier to the other side over there, perfect. Before I really decide on that, let's continue with something else.
Your harbor is under attack.
Here, yeah, the fisheries once again are under attack, so my battleships are already on the way. What we can do now too is, with the removal of this island here, right, so it's ours now, what we can do here now is we can finally completely redo the trade routes. So Totenkopf as a middle ground is no longer needed, right? So run from River of Stars to Totenkopf. It's not going to be Totenkopf any longer, it's now just going to be Madison, right? And it's really just, it's going to be able to just get it over there with all of that. Also, we don't need the plantain there anymore. So instead of that, I'm just going to pull it over now with full rum. There we have then Totenkopf to Madison. There we have all the New World products that are being transported at the moment. Let's just check it out. There's still some leftover volume in Totenkopf. So I'm still going to keep this one active for a little bit longer. But then we don't need this trade route anymore. Next would be the coffee here and the bricks. From River of Stars to Totenkopf. This one also no longer needed, Totenkopf. Let's get it to Madison directly. There you go. Another direct trade route. Then we got Kautschuk that is already direct. Then we got the cotton here, once again with plantain that we no longer need. Instead, we're going to make it full cotton. And this one is going also directly to Madison now. Just over there. Right, so a lot of trade routes are getting simplified because of that, and that's just a very good thing for us. That's just making life a lot easier. This trade route here can still exist, and the other ones are now modernized, right? This one here we can also get rid of, really. And advanced weapons, I also don't need that. There we've made things easier. This charter route we also don't need for now. And so far so good. Trade routes simplified and a bit better visible again.
Fleet ready?
That bully here was destroyed. There's still some loot here. Let's have a look at that. Always liking me some loot. And let's also repair those fishermen there once more. Right away. Very good, there it is. Now Docklands, oh boy, we have so much more room here for more modules. I'm looking forward to that. And also, we are getting some more timber now over to Arundel. We have the clay deposit here, so this is going to be also another one of our brick productions once more. The same actually that Min is doing, right? Because Min, we also have the clay deposits and the grain and the potato fertility. So there is options once more that we can do, and we have the oil here, so we could boost these fields even. One problem though is one very vital fertility is missing again, and it's only really in Arundel, and that is the grape fertility. Unfortunately, it's the only island, right? We have Miss Hunt up here, nothing. We have this island, nothing. We have Miss Hunt's main island that has the grape fertility, and from what I can gather so far, it's the only bigger island that has the grapes. Miss Hunt, you're in for a treat, because I probably have to focus on you soon to get the grapes, because we need the grapes for our champagne, and investors love champagne. Very important that we get it to them. Alright, this ship has arrived in Arundel. That's the second time that I'm building up this village here now. In that case, once again, it's only going to be a minor village, right? So we're just going to have some smaller farmers here and a fisherman, and that's probably going to be the end of it.
Ship constructed.
Ah, very good. And the second dreadnought is coming, by the way, out. Medusa. It's called. There you go. And I think we could theoretically build the next one right away, the next dreadnought. Where could we tone down stuff? This area should definitely still stay fortified, right? That's pretty important. I probably don't need that much defense here anymore. Let's get rid of 2 of them in Totenkopf. And boom, we have the influence for the next dreadnought. Very nice. So we have then 4 dreadnoughts working for us soon. That's going to be fun. So the third one is coming out now, and the 4th one we will be able to do as well. Those ships probably going to stay here for now, right? Just securing the area a bit. The battleship needs a bit of repairing. In Madison, in our pleasant metropolis, and things are coming along. Gotta say that. It's getting more beautiful here now too, and more people will move here. By the way, how's it looking there with my tourism? Yes, 2,500 now. We got 700 tourists, and the tendency is going upwards. So 300 plus is going to be the next one. And I'm still hoping that we get a few items down here from time to time, right? Because the public mooring usually provides specialists that visit your city, and I'm hoping that we get some very interesting items that will visit our city to further boost production or happiness or whatever. Stay tuned.